Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, no need to fear. Friendly neighborhood light skinned man is here. And in today's video, we are reacting to Jourdin Pauline's cheek clapping is worse than we thought. You feel me? I thought it was already pretty bad. I don't know how it could get worse. I thought it was already pretty bad, but apparently her PR can get a lot worse. So with that being said, get into this video.
Between Jourdin Pauline and Tyler James has been getting worse. For the last week and a half, she has been accusing him of this.
I was assaulted at a party, a streamer award party. And not only that, it's by somebody that you guys love, and I'm tired, bro.
Now, at first, this was a very serious allegation. She accused Tyler James of taking the cheeks. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people were coming down on the young man, saying that Tyler James, should go to jail. He's problematic. It's kind of what these young guys are doing.
I didn't hear that a lot. I feel like a lot of people, at least that the side of the internet that I was on, were all like, yeah, no, Tyler didn't do that. A lot of people I saw, they were like, yeah, no, he ain't do that. But could just be me though.
And everything was pretty much on, like I said, going her way up until she started crashing out. All right. And then she went from accusing a guy of grape and then saying stuff like this.
So how did that actually is doing shit for like courting me and shit ain't crack, but the I hang out with one day crack? Like, that's embarrassing.
Oh, I'm asexual. Everybody knows this.
You what?
Asexual.
Then, guys, it actually got much worse.
Asexual. Yeah, A, B, C, D, E, F, G sexual. Maybe.
Worse.
I was extraordinary. Matter of fact, come see me. Matter of fact, my brothers is on the way to come see you. I should have sitting directly over there if you want to play dirty. Cause I knew where you was at. I could have sit direct. People don't play about me in real life. I should have sit directly over there, but I didn't. I was being nice, like I always am. Being nice, playing it cool, playing it cordial. For what? For a nigga to come on here and flip the story, fake timestamps, and clip in the full video? He said, why you crying? I said, because I don't do shit like this. I never had a one-night stand. And it's a one-night stand? I asked him that verbatimly. I don't got nothing to lie to y'all about.
You asked him it's a one night stand, but then said he assaulted you. He took it. You just right there literally admitted that sort of that it was consensual with that statement. So I don't know what this woman is on about, but whatever she's needs to slow it down, okay? Slow.
All right, so basically she said, first of all, he took the cheeks. Then I was dealing with this dude and he's courting me. I meet up with Tyler James. He claps the first night. It doesn't look good. Then she's coming back saying, listen, I asked you if this was a one night stand. Basically, you felt hurt because the dude clapped your cheeks and that's all it was, and he just sent you on your way. But then it got back to this.
I like white. Yeah, if I did talk to a man, I like white boys. Yeah, I don't like black boys. Yeah.
Do you really believe that, bro? Does this look? Well, actually, bro, I mean, the blonde wig, maybe, but I don't know. This one strikes me as a type. I don't know. What's the Skittles thing? Taste the rainbow. Yeah, they should be tasting a lot of rainbow.
I'm saying it. I don't give a. I don't like you black dudes. I really don't.
Now she don't like you black dudes. All she messed with is white men, right? And see, this is kind of what I want to get on, because it's not just black women or some of the black women of our generation. You see some of these younger black women of their generation taking the same playbook. In other words, when it's a black dude that they like, they don't have no problem going ahead and sleeping with him. Now, again, she had met the white guy that she dealt with, and the white guy was spending money on her, but she still let Tylell James clap for doing nothing. So the white guy, you making him run through the hoops, but when it's a Tylell, you'll let him clap for the free, knowing that he had a girlfriend, and then you're asking him before he clapped, it's just a one night stand. But now you don't like black men, right? And when you look at them, when they say, I don't deal with black men, I don't like black men, what you always find out is that's who they're sleeping with.
Does Jourdin not look evil right here, bro? I ain't gonna lie, bro. She looked like I think the It character. I think is what I'm thinking of. I think I could be wrong on that. I'm pretty sure it's It though. But yeah, she looks pretty pretty scary if you ask me.
That's who they really like. They'll go around talking about, I don't like you black dudes. But if you look at her streaming community and how she done been on, she done been on with Plagueboy Max, she done been on with DDG. Like the streamer awards, that's a black thing for the most part. Everybody she getting on with is black, but she don't like black men. It's the black men she's talking about right now that's giving her clout. Why don't the white guy save her? But see, this is where it gets interesting.
He's a good luck, bro. It's not good, bro. It's not. He's a liar, bro. She will manipulate any situation, bro, and a straight face lie. She's the kind of person that lie and like cry and shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, her family, everybody kind of weird. You feel me? But they don't really fuck. Still, like she like the weirdest one, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The best thing I ever did was get away from them. Get away from her, bro. That's the best shit I could have ever did, bro. Liar. Don't believe nothing she's saying. I know she's lying, bro.
Now, her ex-boyfriend came out and basically spilled the beans, right? He came out and said, listen, man, everything has been so great since I have not been dealing with her. Not only her.
If I'm being stacked up, I feel like bro got her before all the performance enhanced. I'm gonna be honest. Like, not even like. We gonna continue, bro. My fault.
Talking about how fake her family is, how down bad she is, and all of that. And like she lie about everything. And obviously we have seen her lying about so much stuff. And that's all it really takes is for a black man, young or old, to get amongst somebody who is a perpetual liar. I mean, like fearless liar. I mean, no remorse. I mean, that will lie about anything to get their way. And that person has, as you know, absolutely no accountability. They'll go ahead and talk about how they don't date black men. This same lady was talking about how she's asexual. She don't have a preference for men or women. And then at the same time, we found out that this was going on. But then, so once she started getting called out for all the stuff, people started changing their tune, right? And so the sisters did this.
We got something to say to you, because not you thought that you was gonna have a one-night stand with a man, and then lay in the bed after having a one-night stand saying, I wish I didn't have the one-night stand, I really don't do this after doing it. And at the end of the day, you wanted to lie on this man and take over his whole career because he don't want to be with you? Because he don't want to be.
I haven't heard nobody say this today, but I genuinely feel like this is what Tylell meant. I feel as though when Tylell said, as long as we don't talk, this isn't a one night stand. Meaning, I feel like Tylell was open to the possibility of continuing to cheat on his girlfriend. Now listen to me. I feel like he was open to the idea of cheating on his girlfriend with Jourdin on the side. And it sounds like Jourdin just wasn't gonna go for that. Like, but that's what I haven't heard nobody say that. But that's just how I, based off the wording Tylell used. Now, granted, he could have literally just been like, I'm gonna hit her once and send her packing. But I feel like she's just a little too involved with all the streamers for him to just get away with doing that, unless it was mutually like, hey, this is only gonna be a one time thing. But honestly, you know, I feel like Tylell, like he would have hit it every night. That's just me.
Jourdin Pauline, turn them comments back on right now. We need you.
She got mad, turned the comments all the way off. Basically, you know, just being down bad and dusty because she was running from everything, right? So then she went and she posted this, you know, after she started all this, right? She started all this lies. Look at what she said. The cyberbullying I've experienced has deeply impacted my mental health. Reading lies, threats, and dehumanizing comments day after day is not something anyone is immune to. So hold on. This young lady was willing to do anything to stop this young man's success. She was willing to destroy this dude. She was willing to destroy him. Now you've been caught out in a lie. Again, you never went to the police. You never filed a report. You had a $2,000 Zelle thing you tried to get for the money for your broken phone. You're then talking about how you don't have no problem extorting people.
Bro, I feel like we know the phone was a lie, bro. Like it's clear that she was lying about the phone, bro. Because first off, she lied about Tyler having it in the first place. So you don't think she lied about him breaking it? Well, I guess we can give her that. Might be true, but 2 bands for a phone, bro. Bro, what phone did you have, bro? You must have had the iPhone 25 Super Ultra Pro Max with 1,000,000 terabytes of storage. It's a pretty expensive phone if you ask me.
You will send dudes over to people's houses, but you won't do that because you're a nice person. Now, if somebody really assaulted you, you would have somebody come over there and do that, right? If you were really assaulted, if somebody really took your cheeks, like what happened, you would be like, nah, you gotta pay for that. But ain't what you did, because you knowing that you're trying to extort the guy. How do we know that? It came right from your damn mouth. You said it. You said you was trying to extort the young brother, okay? And then now you're playing the victim as if you didn't do nothing wrong. I'm choosing to prioritize my well-being and step back from engaging with negativity. I appreciate those who have shown kindness and support, and it matters more than you know. But I'm genuinely tired as I leave behind my music and my legacy.
Boy, y'all sit your stupid ass down.
Y'all know the meme of how people were like back in the day, gun to your head, name 5 DDG songs? Bruh. Gun to my head, name 5 Jourdin songs, bro. I couldn't name you. I couldn't even tell you what type of music she make, let alone name you a song, bro. Just go ahead, and just finish me off, bro.
Who the you think you is?
Your music and your legacy. What legacy do you have? Like, I'm not one to really be, let me just say at my age now, right? I'm trying to change, bro. I'm not about to be really talking down on women like that. You know, I'm about to be 45, but your music and your legacy, honey, like nobody knows you. We barely know you as a streamer. I didn't even know who you were until this cheek clapping allegation came. So you're not a musician. You don't have no legacy. You acting like you're going to the Hall of Fame, like you know, eat Peyton Manning or Tom Brady, and you're neither one of them. It'll still continue once I'm gone, because that's what truly lives forever as my art and my craft, and the weight of the world has always been on my shoulders. I thank everyone I had beautiful experiences with, and the people that love me very dearly, like my mom and my sister. I've seen very disheartening videos about my sister's death. So now she's talking about, like, I know she has that tone as, you know, she might do some harm to herself. I don't know. Do not speak on her. You do not know her. You do not know her story, and she's not here to defend herself. Okay, so here's the situation. She's right about that, but you know, once you come out there and you start lying on people, ain't nobody gonna have no sympathy for nobody in your family. I try to use my voice as much as I can, but it's time for me to close this chapter. Only God knows what I'm feeling, and I'm deciding to not feel this pain anymore and finally be with God. Oh look, now she's talking about she's gonna end it all. I promise my spirit and my music and art will do the living for me. God bless everyone, and farewell. So now you're over here acting like you're gonna do something to yourself. Like you was talking about how much money you had, how much this, how much that, right? Let me tell you how insane this young lady is, in my honest opinion. Right after that, she has some posts. So happy, God removing all my fake friends. It's the best feeling in the world, knowing I'm no longer keeping my enemies close. It's not E-N-I, boo. It's E-N-E-M-I-E-S. Turks for Christmas. So like she's going from Turks and Caicos to Christmas, right? Look at this. Before 2026, let's wrap up. Just made 100 bands and bought my dream car. Every hater can respectfully SMD. Just bought a Benz, by the way. So then we looked at the picture, and then what did we see?
Jourdin Pauline got exposed for fake buying herself a Benz. They reversed.
Bro, it's never that serious, bro. We gotta fake buying a car, bro.
First image searched the tweet that she put out with this image and found out that she never bought the car. Tweets associated with this are now deleted, but a reply to the initial tweet is still up, where she tried to make it seem like she got the laugh saying, before 2026, let's wrap this up. Made 100 bands and bought my dream car. Every hater can respectfully SMD. Do you really forget reverse image search? Oh my God. You was tripping about $2,000, talking about for playing with me, begging to be put on a black truck. she do a GTA money glitch? Where'd that 100K even come from? She's talking about let's wrap this up. What do you mean let's? You need
Yeah, Jourdin, let's wrap you up and leave you in 2025. What was that? What, there was a creator that I remember that oh, my fault. But there was a creator I remember who what's the they were like leave him in whatever year, and then yeah, that's what we need to do with you, Jourdin. Like real talk.
wrap this up. The fact that she deleted it out of shame is what's getting me, bro. Christmas came early.
So, honey, no, you didn't buy a Benz, okay? You didn't buy a Maybach. And we know that because they took the picture, they Google imaged it, reverse engineered it, and found out that it was down bad, that you didn't buy it. Then what you did is you left X, all right? You deleted your page so that nobody knows who you are, and you know, you don't want to talk to nobody because you've been caught up. Let me tell you men something, all right? It is so many beautiful, and that's a young girl, I'm gonna be honest, young lady, she fine, she's a good looking young lady, 100%. But a lot of men, when you hollering at these chicks, you don't know what they have been through. You don't know what kind of broken environment they come from.
What Solomon said? She looks like she got no soul. Like look at her in her eyes, bro. I don't see no soul, bro. It's just like it's almost been taken from her. Like this isn't even a woman, bro. This is like an entity or something.
You don't know what they have done to them. So how they're acting, unaccountable, no framework. You're not ready for that. Of course, they're gonna be promiscuous because a lot of your best clapping is gonna come, and I'm not trying to say this to be mean or nothing, but when you talk about clapping and clapping cheeks and stuff, that comes from messed up framework. That comes from being down bad. So you don't know that they're really like this. You don't have no real way of knowing that. That's what, a lot of men just say, oh, she bad, she my type. Yeah, okay. Then once you go head on and you start clapping them up, then you really find out what kind of problem that this is. And you don't really understand how serious it is until it's too late. You just don't know until it's too late. Once you understand it for yourself, then you'll get it. But for a lot of men, especially in the black community, you know, you got to really be careful when you're talking to these chicks, man. I'm just going to be real. I've seen so many dudes, like, let's say her, she'll start a beef with a dude. I knew a chick like this. Her name was Nancy. She will start a beef with somebody beautiful, right? She will go and get her brother and then put her brother in danger because she started the mess. So basically she'll start something with you, you know, go out of pocket, you know, you'll defend yourself or talk back to her or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna get my brother. So now you beefing with her brother, and she don't even care that she's using her brother and putting his life in danger. They don't care. They will go out there and say fake things. Like it was a story of this girl, she had basically messed with two dudes at the same time. She let them clap. And then what happened was, I'm gonna tell you, she basically had a threesome. She felt bad about it, went and said that the dude's great.
Two dudes is not a threesome. That's Thomas the Choo Choo Train every time, bro. I don't know.
The brother went and killed the dude, found out it was all a lie. Brother got life. Happens all the time.
Damn. Yeah, with that being said, we can go ahead and wrap up this video, man. I will catch y'all boys in the next one. Peace.